Many foreigners who have been living in Spain for years believe that once they have residency, obtaining a Spanish ID card is simply a matter of time. But that is not the case. In fact, 90% of the applications we see that take years to resolve or are even denied do not fail because of missing documents, but because certain legal requirements were not properly met before submitting the application. I'm Paula, an immigration lawyer at Balcells Group, and today I'm going to explain the 3 key requirements you must meet in order to apply for Spanish nationality without unpleasant surprises. Requirement 1. Real integration into Spanish society. Spanish nationality is not granted only based on the passage of time. The state requires something more: effective integration into Spanish society. How do you prove this? Mainly through 2 official exams from the Instituto Cervantes. 1. The CCSE exam. This test checks your knowledge of Spain's political system, rights and duties, and culture and society. It is not very difficult, but it's mandatory for most applicants. The DELE A2 exam or higher. This is required if you are not from a Spanish-speaking country. It proves that you have basic level of Spanish and can function in daily life. Important. In special cases, such as disability or proven learning difficulties, you may request an exemption, but this must be formally requested and properly justified. Nationality means legal belonging, but also social belonging. Requirement 2. Good civic conduct. This means more than simply having no criminal record in Spain. You must also provide a criminal record certificate from your country of origin, be up to date with administrative obligations, avoid conduct that may be seen as incompatible with integration. The Ministry of Justice will check criminal record, police records, any open legal procedures. Even serious administrative fines may affect your case. Important. If you had a criminal record in the past, even if it has been cancelled, you should analyze your situation carefully before applying. This is where legal advice can make a big difference. Requirement 3. Legal and continuous residency. This is the most technical requirement and the one that causes the most problems. It has 3 parts. 1. Legal residency. Only the time you have spent in Spain with a valid residency authorization is counted. The following do not count: time spent as a tourist, time in irregular status. Your residency must have been continuous and supported by valid permits. 2. Minimum required period. The required duration depends on your nationality or personal situation. 10 years as a general rule, 5 years for refugees, 2 years nationals of Ibero-American countries, Andorra, the Philippines, Equatorial Guinea, Portugal or Sephardic origin, and 1 year for special cases, spouse of a Spanish citizen, born in Spain, etc. But here's the critical point. 3. Absences from Spain. In recent years, the administrative criteria regarding absences from Spain have become stricter. Many applicants believe that as long as they don't exceed certain informal limits, there is no issue. However, from a legal perspective, the analysis is more complex. The ministry evaluates the total number of days spent outside Spain, the distribution of those absences, whether they affect effective residency, whether they interrupt the required continuity. Each trip is counted from the day you leave Spain until the day you return. All absences are accumulated within the required residency period. There is no universal magic number that applies to all cases. Each case is assessed individually. However, prolonged and repeated absences may be interpreted as a lack of effective residency. If absences are frequent or extensive, the ministry might conclude that there was no real integration or continuous residency. As a general guideline, if you are required to complete 10 or 5 years of continuous residency, you cannot remain outside Spain for more than 6 consecutive months. If you qualify to apply after 1 or 2 years of legal residency, you cannot have absences exceeding 3 consecutive months. If these limits are exceeded, the authorities might consider that the residency period must restart. This is currently the most common reason applications are delayed or blocked. Many clients come to us after already submitting their application and discovering that their time abroad affects their legal eligibility. That is why we always recommend, before applying for Spanish nationality, conduct a complete review of your immigration history and travel records. At Balcells Group, we review each case carefully before submitting the application to make sure all legal requirements are fully met. If you would like us to review your residency history and assess whether you are ready to apply for Spanish nationality, contact us at info@balcellsgroup.com. Subscribe for more clear and practical information about immigration and nationality law in Spain.